If your solar is working fine right now, that might actually be a problem because most dangerous systems failure don't usually fall loud. They behave. Light stays on, fan spins, TV works, and you relax thinking everything is fine. Meanwhile, heat is building quietly above your ceiling day after day, night after night, until one fateful afternoon something snaps, pop, and everything starts going down, and everybody starts asking, how did this happen? So welcome to the Surge. We are Undersized Solar, and honestly I'm glad that you have stopped by, because this is one of the most controversial points that people avoid. Now, not because it is complicated, but because it is uncomfortable. And yes, I apologize in advance if I hit this too close to home. So where we are, we install solar to escape darkness, but sometimes we wire fire into our roofs. So let me start slowly. Some solar systems don't fail. They heat up quietly. Meanwhile, panel is still shining, your inverter is still humming, your battery is still blinking and charging. But above your ceiling, something is cooking, and it is not food. Now, here is the painful truth. I wish someone has told me earlier. Most solar disasters don't start with NEPA. They start with wiring. Now, what if I told you the real danger isn't your inverter brand? It is not your battery type, tubular battery or lithium battery or lead acid battery. It's not even how many panels you bought after arguing with your installer. You can argue with your installer, we need 15, he will say you need 25, you say let's buy 500 watt, he will say let's buy 7. All those things is not the problem. Listen carefully, please. Hope you are here. So, it is how everything is connected together. If this is already making sense, abeg like the video. It helps this message reach to other people saying my solar is fine while sleeping under a slow burning mistake. Now, the first problem, number one, is undersized cables. I've seen this too many times and I hate it. Yes, even in normal electrical, I've seen our house nearly caught fire because of poor wiring. Now, our AC that is connected to a lightning point, that AC is burning the lightning point because the wiring that the original installer, the electrician used, it is very small. So we plug our AC, and so it is related to solar installation despite it is an electrical fault. Now, to save cost or time, some installers use this thin and tiny DC wires rather than quickly. You understand? And it works fine at first. Power flows, light come on, everybody is happy, until you keep pushing and pushing through the wire that is too small. The resistance rises, heat builds daily under Nigerian sun, and nobody notices because nothing explodes immediately. Solar didn't fail you. Now, the second problem, number two, loose connection. This one is wicked, very, very evil. A terminal that isn't tightly bounded together, it will still work, but it sparks, tiny sparks, and you will never see it. Little arcs that slowly eats up plastic, black copper, and warming up your ceiling until one hot afternoon. Proof that something is wrong. People call it inverter problem. It's not. Sorry, and let me apologize again. It's a wiring problem. The third problem, and this one annoys me personally, I feel like slapping any installer that makes this mistake. It's called cheap connectors. You know these MC4 connectors. Now, high output panels paired with fake MC4 connectors look like very likely apart. So, and I once realized that the heat concentrates in one point it melts the plastics and then everything starts to smell. Ceiling stain appear and everyone pretend that it is normal. No, it is not. However, most panels usually come with MT4 connectors. However, it is not every panel that come with MT4 connector, or sometimes the MT4 connectors will not match if we are pairing two different brands. The installer will have to cut one. So if those things are happening and the MT4 connectors is not very original and you are powering a big house, it is a problem. So once again, it's a wiring problem. So the fourth problem, cable routing. This one is pure laziness. Cable bonded tightly, they're pressed tight against the roof. No spacing, no airflow, just heat trapped like inside a stew pot. And over time, insulation weakens, copper oxidizes, and your roof becomes an oven that nobody checks. Solar is not meant to cook your house. Never. Now listen, this is the turning point, and please hear me out. Professionals don't start with panels. They start with your life. They draw up the house, they count the appliances, understand your usage, map your energy flow, then they choose wiring that can breathe, that can carry load, and can survive Nigerian heat. Wires are like arteries or veins. If they are too small, pressure build. If they are poorly joined, failure spread. Hidden systems fail the loudest when ignores the longest. Now, if you have stayed this long, drop a comment. Tell me what shocked you about the most in this our video. Is it the cable size? Is it loose connection? Is it roof heat? Or something